What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Bluebird Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, there's reports coming out and there's rumors coming out that superstar boxer, 3-division world champion, undefeated, one of 3 faces of the sport of boxing, Gervonta Tank Davis, who is 30 wins, no loss, no draw, 28 wins by way of knockout, that Gervonta Tank Davis is getting ready to set to announce his ring return and next opponent. Gervonta Tank Davis is, we just saw Gervonta Tank Davis in the ring June 15th. He knocked out Frank the Ghost Martin in the 8th round of their fight. And now it's said that Gervonta Tank Davis is set to make his ring return, which we already knew in November. Okay, Gervonta Tank Davis was already reported to come back in November, but it was just against Vasil High-Tech Lomachenko in a unification bout for the new start in chain of linealship at the lightweight division for his WBA title and Lomachenko's IBF title. And Lomachenko's a 3-division champion, former unified lightweight champion, and now the reigning IBF champion. And it was the table was set for a unification bout, and Lomachenko turned it down. Lomachenko decided that he was going to sit the rest of the year out, and that he would be back next year, okay? And so, with that said, Gervonta Tank Davis was left at the altar, right? And left looking for a replacement opponent. And obviously, the no-brainer seemed to be Shakur Stevenson, another 3-division undefeated world champion who is the reigning WBC lightweight world champion. You can start the new chain of linealship with Shakur Stevenson as you could with Lomachenko. And Shakur Stevenson, in my opinion, makes for an even better fight because Shakur Stevenson has never lost, right? So you got 2 undefeated fighters. We've seen Lomachenko lose 3 times. He lost to Orlando Salido, he lost to Teofimo Lopez, and then he lost to Devin Haney. So he's had an opportunity to become undisputed on 2 separate occasions, and he came up short in both those occasions. And he lost his second fight as a professional for a world title opportunity against Orlando Salido. So he's lost 3 world title opportunities, right? 2 undisputed opportunities and a world title opportunity. And with that said, you know, Gervonta Tank Davis versus Shakur Stevenson is a big fight, right? Lomachenko, we know he knows how to lose, and people have this built-in excuse that he's old already. So with that said, now it's said that obviously the 2 fighters on the table was talked about was Shakur Stevenson, which is a no-brainer in my opinion, and the other fighter was a guy Gervonta Tank Davis already beat in December of 2021, which was the WBA junior welterweight world champion Isaac Pitbull Cruz. But Isaac Pitbull Cruz, he got outclassed and dominated by Jose El Rayo Valenzuela this past Saturday. He got dominated in that fight. He got outboxed, he got outclassed. Even worse than, I thought Tank beat him 9 rounds to 3. I think that El Rayo beat him 10 rounds to 2, 11 rounds to 1. I thought El Rayo outclassed Isaac Pitbull Cruz. Nonetheless, he got the decision victory. Pitbull Cruz is crying that it was a robbery. And that's the fight longtime mentor, big brother, father, uncle figure, and trainer of Gervonta Tank Davis, Coach Calvin Ford. That's the fight that he wanted, the rematch with Isaac Cruz. And now Isaac Cruz got outmatched and dominated by Rayo. So now it's speculation that Tank Davis, because of the obvious connection that El Rayo is with the PBC, that's going to be Tank Davis' next fight. And seeing as though the way El Rayo outclassed, regardless of the commentary was trying to tell you that it was a close fight, it was a draw, Pitbull Cruz was winning. No, he got outclassed. He got dominated. He had no answers for El Rayo's boxing ability, his southpaw stance, his counterpunching, his foot movement. He had no answer for it, point blank and period, right? El Rayo was catching him with uppercuts. He was catching him with counter right hooks. He was catching him with straight left hands and 1-2s all night long and pivoting. Pitbull Cruz is a professional. Pitbull Cruz is aggressive. He's has a high work rate. So obviously he's going to land punches. So he landed some punches, but they were leading you to believe it was a close fight. It wasn't. So now the speculation has come down to El Rayo, and it comes down to Shakur Stevenson, right? Now, You fight El Rayo, that's at 140. That'll make him officially three division champion, because people complain he's not officially a 3-division champion. So that would officially make him a 3-division champion. He fights against El Rayo, he beats him. That'll make him officially the WBA junior welterweight champion. But Tank Davis had made it abundantly clear he has no interest in fighting at 140. So then it should be a no-brainer. He wants to be undisputed at 135. Then it's a no-brainer. Lomachenko is on the shelf. Pitbull just lost. And Valenzuela fights at 140, right? And Shakur Stevenson fights at 135 and is the champion. If Valenzuela comes down to 135, he doesn't have a belt. So it's the obvious, right? It should be Shakur Stevenson. But there's speculations, and you just never know. They want to keep it in-house, right? Shakur Stevenson is a network promotional free agent. So guess what? It's kept in-house. You don't have to worry about Shakur Stevenson having to do joint networks and money and those things, because Shakur Stevenson is an in-house fighter. Period. So it should be easy to do. Point blank and period. So apparently we're going to find out between the rest of this week and next week what's Tank Davis' plans for November. And again, Lomachenko is, I'm disappointed in Lomachenko. And he did all that barking with Shakur at the fights this past Saturday. All that barking with Shakur, talking about let's get in the ring right now. Bro, talking about he lost his passion and he not in the mood for boxing, but you arguing with Shakur to fight Shakur in a non-boxing match. Come on, man. And Shakur saying, why you not agreeing to fight me? He talking about, we could get in the ring right now. Come on, man. Your energy seems just fine to me. That's disappointing. Lomachenko did all that talking about how Tank is a social media fighter and Tank is ducking. And you did all that talking, and then you got the opportunity to unify the belts against Tank Davis, and you out here talking about you not in the mood. Terrible, man. So let's see how this unfolds and plays out, and who's going to be the choice of opponent for Gervonta Tank Davis in his next fight. That's all I got for y'all. Make sure you hit the like button. Drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue, Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. That's all I got for y'all. I'm gone. Peace.